Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be sharing what I am going to be including in my kids' lunchboxes this week. During the week, our kids have lunchboxes Monday to Thursday. The reason for them not having it on a Friday is because A, it gives me a day off, and B, it's Fish and Chip Friday at both of their schools, and they absolutely love their school dinner. So they have decided that one day a week, they would actually like to have school dinner instead of a packed lunch. I do like to fill my kids' packed lunches with things that are going to make them full, but also things that are going to be healthy too. Loads of you always ask me for packed lunch ideas, so I really hope this video is useful. Like I said, I'm literally just going to run through what I give the kids every day in their lunch boxes. I'm not going to do anything fancy. This is exactly what they are going to be having this week. So I really hope you enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get on into it. For lunchboxes today, what I have got is some bagels. The boys like slightly different things in each of their bagels. Rory loves to have a pizza bagel, but Jamie likes to have a ham and soft cheese bagel. And then I have got some blueberries. I've got these seaweed crisps. These are really, really delicious. They don't taste seaweedy, I don't think. I can't even really explain what they taste like, but they're just so delicious, and obviously they're a lot better for you than normal crisps, and the kids love them in their lunch boxes, so I'm so happy to put them in there because, like I said, they're just a lot healthier. And then I have also got some Itsu rice cakes as well. So what I'm going to make for Rory is he will have the seaweed crisps in his lunchbox, 2 rice cakes, and some blueberries, and then he, like I said, will have a pizza bagel. So whenever I make the bagels for the kids, I always cut them in half and then toast them first. And then for Rory's, once his is toasted, I then will add some of this tomato puree on top of each side of the bagel, along with some oregano and then some grated cheese. I'll just pop that into the oven for 10 minutes, and then when it comes out, as you can see, it's looking really nice and crispy and nicely done. And then when I pop this into his lunchbox, I always fold up a piece of kitchen roll and put that on the bottom underneath the bagel. Put the bagel in, and then I put another piece of kitchen roll on the top of the bagel too. This just absorbs any moisture that comes off of the bagel as it cools down. For Jamie's, exactly the same as Rory's, but instead of obviously the pizza bagel, he is going to be having a ham and cheese bagel instead. So as before, I just toast the bagel first of all, then once it's ready, I just put some Philadelphia cheese on. Then I put a generous amount of ham in there, and his lunchbox is ready too. I feel like these are quite full packed lunches, so it will see them through to the end of the day, and yeah, really, really delicious. So what we have got for lunchboxes today is we're going to do a cold tuna pasta salad with some cucumber. So over here, as you can see, I've made up some pasta. I made this last night, and then I put it in the fridge overnight so that it's cold. This is like the pasta that's got loads of different colours in it. My kids love it. Then I have got 1 tin of tuna, and I've got half a cucumber here, which I've diced up into quite small little chunks here. This is Rory's favourite way of eating the cucumber in this salad. Then I have also got some mayonnaise and some salt and pepper. So I'm going to basically just chuck everything in this bowl, give it a mix around a bit. I'll probably put about 1 tablespoon at first of mayonnaise in there. I think that's going to actually be plenty, so I'll do that. A little bit of salt and pepper, mix everything around. And then what I've got to serve this in is this little takeaway container. So this is the kind of containers that you get when you order like a Chinese takeaway or something like that. I always keep them because they're great for the kids to take in their packed lunches. They're also not heavy, whereas the glass ones that I have, they are heavy, so they just kind of weigh their bags down. And then for Rory's treat today, he will be having a mini roll. So for the boys' lunch boxes today, they are going to have a BLT each as their kind of sandwich part of their lunch box. So what I've got here is some brown tortilla wraps. I've got some bacon, I've got some lettuce, avocado and tomato, and I've also got some mayonnaise too. So what I'm going to do with these, I'm just going to get the wraps, and I'm just going to squash some avocado as like the base of each of the wraps. Once I've squashed the avocado, I'll also just add a little bit of mayo onto that too, and then I will start making the BLT. So I will just lay down some of the lettuce. This is gem lettuce, and it's so nice and crunchy and crispy. I will then add in 3 rashers of bacon each, and then for Rory, I'll put on some tomatoes, but like I said, for Jamie's, I'll just leave that out.
Then I'll just wrap the wrap up and cut it in half before putting it into their lunch boxes. I did cook this bacon last night, so it is cold. It just makes prepping this in the morning so much quicker. And also, as they eat it cold anyway, you can do that the night before. This is one of their favourite lunch boxes. And then what I put with this is some cut up cucumber, 2 little chocolate rice cakes each, and a pack of seaweed for them to take into school as well. Right, so before I get into what I'm making the boys for their school dinner today, I wanted to show you what I prepped yesterday for their lunch boxes and also for meals during the week as well. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you will know this recipe very, very well. And it does change a little bit depending on what I have in the fridge. But basically, I just make up a big batch of sauce that can be used as pasta sauces. You can also actually have this as soup. And you can also just use it in loads of other meals too, like bolognese or shepherd's pie or lasagna or things like that. So basically I go through my fridge and I just see what I have in there. Today, as you can see, I've got some carrots, some leeks, I've got 1 tomato, and I have got 5 peppers here. And then I have got some chopped tomatoes and 2 veggie stock cubes as well. So all I simply do with this, as you can see, is I just dice everything up. It doesn't have to be like into small pieces. As you can see, mine is diced up quite big and quite roughly. Pop it all into a big pot on the hob. I also add a heaped tablespoon of oregano to this as well. And then you want to add enough water to kind of halfway cover your veggies. You then just want to pop your lid on and let this cook through for about half an hour or so, or until everything is nice and soft. And it's soft enough for you to get a little handheld blitzer and to blitz this down. As you can see, this just makes a really, really nice sauce. And as you can see from the beginning, it's just packed full of veggies, but no one knows about it. So then for the kids' lunch boxes today, I am going to be making them some pasta, and then this is going to be the sauce that I have on top of it. So I have just got these little tiny soup pastas left in my cupboard. And then what I will put this in is his little thermos flask. These are great, and they can actually hold so much in them. And if you put the food in the morning, by the time lunch comes around, their food is still piping hot. So what I'm just going to do is cook through this pasta. Once it's been cooked, I'll just drain it off, and then I will use some of the sauce that I have previously made, and I will put some on top of the pasta, mix that through, and to make it a little bit cheesy and creamy, I'm also going to add a teaspoon of Philadelphia to this too. Because I've added the Philadelphia in, I don't need to add any grated cheese, but if you wanted to leave the Philadelphia out, then I would just put some grated cheese on here as well. Pop it into the thermos flask, and then it's ready to go into a lunchbox. This is such a nice filling meal that Jamie didn't actually want any treat to go with it. So that's it. That's what my kids have eaten this week in their lunch boxes. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks once again for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.